What is poppin', guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Pana, and today I'm doing the viral Cassie braids, y'all. This is gonna be a super easy tutorial to follow, and the gag is it's crochet, y'all. Oh my god, I never thought I would be a crochet girly, but I guess I'm a crochet girly. So I teamed up with Hot Braids for this look. I'm doing a really quick unbagging. They gave me a mister. They also gave me a little starter comb kit that has some combs, clips, a latch hook in there. They also include a card that will give you maintenance on your hair, how to take care of it, how to wash it, and why they are bomb. And they also give you a little bag, y'all. I love a reusable bag because y'all know your girl likes to shop. And then the star of the show I'm gonna be showing you guys is one bundle of their 22-inch 265 grams light Yaki upgraded crochet hair in the color natural black, y'all. And I forgot this was crochet hair the way I ran my fingers through it. I said, not it falling off the bone, but again, I only used one bundle for this look, guys. It's so full, so lightweight, super soft. I was like, okay, this is gonna be a look if I can pull this off. So I do wanna show you guys the crochet hair up close. This is feather tip crochet. It's 2 pieces of human hair conjoined together by a thin piece of string. That's gonna allow for a seamless, flat install on your crochet. And this is 100% human hair with no synthetic fibers or chemical processing. It can be dyed, bleached, washed, straightened, curled, all that. So I'm excited to get into it. I was pretty impressed. So I told my client, I said, you gotta touch that. You gotta see what it's working with. So let's get into the tutorial for this style. Now, the most important part is going to be getting your initial part correct. You don't want to think of this as a half and half style. You want to think of this as a side part style. So you're going to determine which side your client wants their part on. And then I would advise looking in the mirror as you're parting to kind of see where that hair in the front is going to lay. After I find a part that I like, I'll always ask my client if she likes the part or if she wants it up higher. She wanted hers a tad bit higher, so I'm going to part just a little bit more up. But you want to make sure that you are not parting directly down the middle. I've seen a couple pictures on Instagram where people have done that, and it really ruins the illusion of the style. Now you want to make sure that your side part is curved, and you're going to connect that down the middle of your client's head in the back. So you guys can see here, I'm just parting down the middle. I'm going to be braiding the right side, and the other side is actually going to be crocheted. So I'm going to go ahead and tie that off. I don't really need it right now. And I'm not going to go through and define this part with any type of product because part of this is going to be leave out, and I want to make sure that I don't have any product in my client's hair when I go to apply heat. Next, I'm going to create a part right in line with the top of my client's ear. This is going to be the bottom half of my design, and then I'm going to do a separate design at the top. Even if you are doing these braids straight with no design, I would recommend parting off this bottom section. It's just gonna make sure you can allow your braids to lay correctly. And honestly, whenever you're working in sections, it's just a lot easier to tackle your client's head. So for me, honestly, I kind of just freestyled this design. I wanted to go with like an Alicia Keys type of look, so that's what we're going design-wise. I'm gonna be doing this bottom section with a couple little curves in it, and then I'm gonna do the same thing for the top. Now, as I complete these braids, I do want to talk a little bit about this feather tip crochet hair, y'all, because crochet has been literally taking over and I'm here for it. One thing that I love about Hot Braids, I have worked with this company before in the past, is their quality is literally unmatched. They have hair textures that are exclusively made for people with curls and coils. It's made to mimic type 3 and type 4 natural hair, but it will blend with natural hair, transitioning hair, or hair that has been relaxed. Now, the great thing about the crochet hair is that it is reusable. It will last for at least up to a year, and it's low maintenance, and I love the versatility of it. I have used crochet hair to do boho braids, to do regular crochet styles. I've done kinky twists with a kinkier texture, so you can do a lot of different things with this hair. I think people's #1 gripe is that it has been hard to take out, and I'll discuss that a little bit as we create the install about how you guys can avoid running into some of those issues. Hot Braids website and everything that I'm using in this video will be linked in the description section for you guys. They have human hair braiding hair, Afro kinky bulk hair, spring twist hair. They have crochet hair. Make sure you guys check them out for literally anything that you need. So this braid at the top is going to be really important. Again, I'm not defining that part. I am using product to create this braid, but this braid is pretty much going to outline your leave out. So you do want to make sure that it is curved correctly and around your part. And yeah, I mean, other than that, the braid part should be fairly simple. This is like the easy part for me. Some people choose to put rubber bands. I don't choose to rubber band it. I just feel like they're unnecessary. And every time I've done this style, the rubber bands are actually not even visible. Only time I would recommend doing rubber bands is if your client is gonna have her natural hair left out in those areas. But today I'm doing this style with very minimal leave out. So you guys will be able to see how I hide this crochet hair with her leave out. Now, this style has been viral all over TikTok, and I know you guys are gonna eat me up. Who said these were Cassie braids? Guys, honestly, I just do what will be clickable and what you guys will know. I know we always try to rename styles that people have done in the past, so please don't come for me. It's honestly just for searchability. But let me know how you guys are feeling these in the comment section down below. If you need or want a different braid design, you guys can literally search Cassie braids on TikTok, and they have so many different designs that people have done for you to choose from. But yeah, I kind of kept it simple today. I was like, okay, I might want to switch it up a little bit more, but yeah. I thought these turned out pretty cute. I actually do not like when people do straight braids. I don't know. I feel like it just needs a little bit more of something. But if you are a beginner braider, I would definitely start with that just so that you don't get overwhelmed with the style. And also, if you guys want to see this style and you guys want me to use other methods outside of crochet, let me know in the comment section down below, and I can get a couple of tutorials going for you guys on this look. However, I want to say, if you are a beginner, this crochet method has probably been the easiest method that I have done for this look. And so I would definitely highly recommend this. So this is what my braid pattern looks like when I'm done. I didn't use any braiding hair for this look. I kind of just did this design. My client's hair is nice and full, but you want this to get really natural. So using braiding hair sometimes can make it a little too bulky unless you're using really small pieces. So here I'm just sectioning out my leave out. I'm gonna have two very small areas of leave out, and if you are not sure if you are leaving out enough hair, you can always do like the finger check trick where you basically take your finger and you fold the hair over, as you guys see me do, and as long as you can't see your finger through, you should be okay. I'm gonna be leaving out this hair right along the part area. I'm also going to be leaving out my client's hairline, and the reason why I do that is because in case the wind blows or if she pushes her hair back, you want to make sure that you can't see any braids along the hairline. So I'm also going to be leaving that out. Also, I don't like to braid my client's hair into like weaves or crochet styles where I'm going to be adding extra tension just to prevent them from having hair loss in those areas. Now I'm gonna zoom through my braid down because this part is fairly simple. The only important thing is gonna be the anchor braid, and I'll show you guys that when I show you guys the finished basically braid down for this. But I'm pretty much just doing a beehive, and as I'm braiding, I'm adding in the ends of those braids, and you guys will be able to see what I'm talking about when I show you guys the finished look. I chose to do a beehive because I didn't want to do the one where you braid straight down and attach the braid to the next braid. I don't know what that braid down pattern is called, because I was afraid of all of the crochet pieces kind of like sitting on top of each other and not laying right. So I felt like doing a beehive was just going to give me a little bit more room to play around with that pattern. So when I say my anchor braid, you guys can see that there's one braid that's hanging down in the back on the nape of her neck. Basically what I did is I parted a braid out around her leave out where the part was, and I braided around her leave out and straight down, and that braid is going to be sewn up as well as the one in the middle. So now attaching this crochet hair is literally the easiest thing ever. You're going to put your latch hook through, you're going to take the crochet hair, put it in the latch hook and pull it through, and then you're going to take that hair, put it through the loop and pull. And honestly, when it laid flat, I was like, oh my God, that's the part about the feather tip crochet hair that I love. You guys can see how flat and how close to that braid it is. So that piece of string allows this to lay seamlessly. You guys know before with crochet, sometimes it could give a little bulky. Yeah, that's no more. This is the new crochet, y'all. So you guys can see I pulled it through and I'm creating that loop through. And the important thing about the feather tip crochet hair is to make sure that you are only looping it one time, guys. Please do not do it twice. I've seen people do tutorials where they tell you I did it 2 times, and that's why you can't get it out, because this knot is going to be very tight and very secure, and you only need to do it one time. that will assure you that when it's time to remove this crochet hair, you are able to take it out without damaging it. Now, you want to make sure that you are crocheting this hair in the direction that you want it to lay. So as I got to those pieces in the front, I am going to crochet them facing forward so that I'm able to frame her face a little bit. You guys can see that anchor braid that I was talking about right up top. It's a very small anchor braid. I'm going to make sure that I use that to pretty much cover all of what I'm doing now. I started in the front just because I wanted to make sure that I got it super full as I worked my way down to the back. But guys, this one bundle was more than enough hair. I literally used every single piece just because I wanted to. But honestly, I could have got away with not using the full bundle. So please don't be nervous like, oh my God, only one bundle. That was me, and it is more than enough hair. I got this in 22 inches, which is the longest that they provide, but they also have shorter lengths. So yes. A couple times you will kind of see me fix how I crochet those pieces in. You want to make sure that you are creating your knot for the crochet where that piece of string is. Otherwise, sometimes your crochet pieces can lay a little funny or they'll create a hump, and we want to make sure that this is as flat as possible, especially because it's straight hair. Typically, curly hair doesn't really matter. Straight hair, we do want to make sure that it's laying flat. So I was really focused on making sure that I installed each of these pieces and it laid flat. So you guys can see my anchor braid up here is where I'm going to be packing in the most hair. Well, not the most hair, but I'm going to be packing in those pieces close together. It's okay to have gaps throughout your install in certain places as long as you have hair covering it. But on this anchor braid, I'm going to make sure that I'm covering everything so that it looks super seamless. I'm so sorry guys, I did not count how many pieces actually came in my bundle, but I do know that it was 265 grams, and like I said, it was super full from the root to the tip. After I installed it, I went through and brushed it because when you're doing the crochet and you're pulling it through, it's normal to get a couple tangles here and there, but after I brushed it, I was like, okay, this is giving everything that I thought. I was super excited to get into doing the leave out. Let me show you guys how seamless that anchor braid looks. Even from a distance, guys, you cannot even tell. I know it's giving quick weave, but when we zoom in, you guys can now tell that it is crochet. And I'm super excited to blend this leave out. So I'm going to be flat ironing this little section and around her edges, and then we're actually going to curl this hair. I was nervous for the curling. I was like, they say it's 100% human hair, but is it going to burn? And guys, I was thoroughly pleased. I cannot wait to show you guys that. But I do want to show you guys how effortless it was with this leave out, just blending her natural hair in. You guys can already see that you can't see it. The thing that I love is that her leave out really only needs to cover a string, not a full weft or not a track. And so that made it so much easier to kind of, blend it. Like, it just made it so much easier. This is why I say that this method is perfect for beginners. Now I'm going in and I'm cutting layers. This is because I'm going to curl it, and obviously I want it to sit a certain way. So I'm going to go in and create layers throughout her hair. Guys, please, if you are familiar with cutting, don't be afraid to cut those layers. If your client wants that Instagram baddie look that they see on TikTok, it definitely needs to be cut. Now, when we got to the curling part, I was super nervous because I didn't have any clips at the salon. I actually took them home to do my husband's hair. So I gave a disclaimer to my client. I was like, I don't know how well these curls are gonna hold, but baby, I was sadly mistaken, y'all. This hair curled so bomb. When I let that curl go, I said, oh, this shit is finna eat. Like, this shit is finna eat. I think what I'm most impressed with is the quality of this hair. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, but it kind of exceeded my expectations. And I love the way that this finished look came out. I know I've said this in a couple of my videos previously, but this has probably been one of my favorite hairstyles that I've done in 2025 by far. And I was super opposed to doing this style just because I was like, I don't know how to curl. I don't know how to do quick weaves. But yeah, I could do this all day. I can do this all day. So the color of this hair is actually a natural black. My client's hair was kind of a little brown, but we were able to blend it really, really good. I feel like it's like a regular natural black type color. Only thing I would say to be wary of is obviously when you're combing the crochet, if you get too close to the root, you're gonna like feel it like hitting the knots. I don't know how to explain it, but other than that, y'all, this hair was super easy to work with. I sprayed some hairspray. We're gonna actually comb out these curls now, and I'm just gonna blend that little leave out. We also played around with the middle edge, but This turned out so bomb. For me, guys, after I comb her curls out, I do kind of cut a little extra because I could kind of just see how it's laying and how I actually want it to lay. I was so sad I didn't have a wax stick for her flyaways, but we were able to blend it at the end. So don't worry, because I know what y'all thinking, Panda, not that flying up. Okay, period. Y'all see me going in and doing what I gotta do. But oh my God, guys, I can't believe this turned out so bomb. Honestly, y'all, I didn't anticipate the curls like holding this good. So I think I was like really shocked at this point. I was like, oh, these curls are holding. All I did was hairspray them a little bit, and I curl with my flat iron. I don't know how to curl with a curling iron, y'all, but I do want to really try that T3 curling iron that everybody uses. But I still think these curls, hey, I like to think that I don't know how to curl, but yeah. And I played around with this leave out for a minute because we were just trying to figure out, well, I was honestly really just trying to figure out how she liked it, and she thinks that her forehead is big, y'all. So she's like, I need an edge right there. So we played around with that too, but yeah, obviously if you know what baby hair is, you don't have to do baby hairs. But guys, are you ready? Let's get into this finished look. I think this turned out so fire. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, if you guys would rock this style. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys check out Hot Braids. This crochet hair is a 10 out of 10, and I would definitely recommend. It is an investment that you will not be upset by. So as always, everything will be listed in my description section down below. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my video, and I will catch you guys in my next one. BreAunna tutorials, lives, reviews, yeah, all that. BreAunna, not the little one. Hey, what you mean? Big box braids on your top, yeah, add it up. Gang finna hit a milli, yeah, add it up. Penna, can you post a vid? I've been really booked and busy, but I got you, sis. Big subs, box braids, and they tug. Dropping gems, tell your friends, yeah, let's run it up. Big likes, drop a comment or we finna fight. Cause why wouldn't you like, comment, and subscribe?